I'm Richard Stallman, leader of the free software movement and main developer of the GNU operating system. Massive surveillance is done in many ways. It's done through people's own computers when they're using proprietary software that spies on them. And spying is very common in proprietary software. You must assume proprietary programs are malware. Free software means the users control the program. The users control what it does. When the users of a program control it, it respects the user's freedom and it does what the users want. With a non-free program, the proprietor controls the program and the program controls the users. This is an unjust system of power. If you use non-free software like software from Microsoft or Apple, you're a sitting duck. It's probably going to spy on you, and in fact we know that their systems do spy on users. With free software, at least the users are in control, so if they find that it spies on them, they can fix it so it doesn't spy. Now this is a lot better than proprietary software, but it's not a guarantee. To a large extent, people are ignorant of free software, or they've been told smear stories about it, but mainly it's that they're being swept along by a current of fools who only think about the short term and don't value freedom. One thing that you should never do is entrust your computing activities to somebody else's server. Because if you do that, you don't control how those activities are done. It's the server owner that controls how those activities are done, and you don't. It's just like using a non-free program. That's what's wrong with a non-free program. The users don't control what it does. Well, the users don't control what his server or her server or my server does, so you shouldn't do your computing in his server or her server or my server. You should do your computing in your own computer, so that you can do it with your copies of free software and control it. There are services that offer to store people's data. You shouldn't trust them unless the data is encrypted by free software in your own computer, and all you ever send to the service is a big ball. You put all your files inside of a single archive file. And then you encrypt the archive file and you upload that. Then they can't tell anything. They can't even see the names of your files. We can't protect ourselves from those kinds of surveillance just by using free software. Free software gives us control of what our own computers are doing, but there it's not our own computers that are spying on us. The only way to stop that is by politically organizing. For instance, France is about to attack the freedom of everyone in France through the law of total surveillance. This is a threat to human rights in France. Democracy cannot survive this kind of surveillance. If the state knows where everyone goes and who everyone talks to, that is enough to find all the dissidents and crush them, and to find all the whistleblowers and imprison them, and there's no more democracy once that happens.